Taurus, okay, this is weird. I just recorded your reading, and as I was looking back at it, I realized the camera was not focusing on the images, and it's an amazing reading. We're keeping it because it's just too good. And so what I've done is I went back, I did some stills of the cards as I'm holding them up, and so it's going to be the reading, but you're going to see some probably stills or of those cards come up so that you can actually see the images. It's the best I can do. The reading is phenomenal. So it it's going to look like it's been put together differently than I normally would, and that's because it is, but it's still the actual essence of the reading. And let's just get right into it. So thanks for watching. All right, let's dive in. Taurus, we are doing July predictions today. Oh boy, I'm excited. Waters was interesting. Let's just say that. I mean, wow. So let's see what's coming towards Earth signs. We're going to start with you, Taurus. All right, let's see what your first card did. I already pre shuffled these, so let's see. We have, oh, nurture. I don't know where my voice went. Nurturing. I don't know, just kind of flew out the window. Family. And that, think about it. Taurus is kind of they're kind of a homebody suit. Sometimes they can be a homebody. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. You could be nurturing your family or yourself or both. Mothering, male or female. We have Jocelyn, she who persists, perspective, defiant, and persistent. Well, you're not going anywhere. Okay. And think of it in a King of Pentacles kind of feel. I know that's a female card, but very reliable, very persistent. That is one of your main qualities. So I think you are showing up as yourself, persistent, maybe a little bullheaded. Okay, sorry, that's terrible. Okay, silly this morning. Ooh, okay, rebirth. Look at that fiery phoenix action here. No matter what happens, you can find new wings, rise from the past, accept the positive change that is coming. Okay. And very similar, this fiery kind of look here and that fiery kind of look there. I don't know. Something could be stirring your passions this month. All right, so we are going to get, I don't know why, but I'm wanting to pull 4 tea leaves for this set of readings. So that's what we're going to do. I got a new tarot deck. It's a Rider Waite. I'm just acclimating it to my energy. It's sitting right there. Actually, I need to move it because that's where I'm going to put my other stuff. So you're going to go right there. All right, let's get one of these kajiggers. That old lady on Futurama. She called everything a kajigger and a what-you-call-it. The crazy cat lady. Oh, I don't know. That show was fantastic until it went to Hulu. Tell me I'm wrong. I'm right. Hulu destroyed that show. Okay. So, there, I've said it. Taurus. We're not looking at recent past. We're just looking at this month. All right. What's coming towards Taurus? Let's go. Like, can we get to the reading already? We're getting there. Just hold your horses or your cows. Ace of Swords. Ooh, okay. Ace of Cups. Opportunity. And the Five of Cups. It's probably that rebirth we're looking at here. See, the problem with that energy is they're in that sadness, and so they can't see the opportunity that's right there on that little tray. I'm not saying you're going to find the opportunity at a bar. Of course not. It's just symbolic. All right, let's see. Well, bam. Oh, okay. 3 of Cups. 6 of Cups. That's some water going on here. And the 7 of Wands. Now that's Leo energy right there. So when I put these cards out, I have to remind everybody it's not that this is going to happen, this and this. It's kind of a soup of energy here, and we'll even get more perspective on this as we do the other rows. Um, you have opportunity and clarity around you. All aces are opportunities, and I like to say that these opportunities are always there. It's whether or not we choose to see them, and that's kind of what we're seeing here in this card. Not seeing those opportunities right there, you know. So it's whether or not we're open enough to see this. But what we have here is victory. That's great. I'm liking that. We have clarity, knowledge, wisdom. This is connecting with your higher wisdom, is how I feel. And that's being crossed with community, celebration, happiness. This is the company you're keeping right now. They seem to be very happy. You know, maybe you're sharing your wisdom with these people, or maybe this could be an aha moment that you discover while you're with other people. You might be talking about visions and ideas and things like that in a group setting of like minded people, of course. And you might get some kind of clarity or just something. There's a element of communication here in both of these cards. And so sometimes for me, I'm a Gemini rising. I have to talk it out. And sometimes just talking to myself, if I start talking about something, new ideas come, you know, a deeper understanding comes. I don't know why that is, but there's something here with communication and your community, communication, community. There could be an idea forming there. You might be inspired by someone else, or they could, you know, through that talking, something is going to come about, is what I'm feeling. Look at all this happiness right here and love. Wow. So there is a new opportunity around you this month for either a new opportunity in love or um, fulfilling some type of heart's desire, because that's basically, I think, the biggest part of the Ace of Cups. It kind of encompasses everything, because a heart's desire could be love. It could be a dream, a hope, a wish, you know, something that you are really fiercely emotionally attached to, right? So that opportunity is also around you. So I'm thinking like there could be something brewing in that conversation there that kind of gets this heart's desire going. You have the Six of Cups. This is nostalgia. It's, ooh, you might be getting a gift from someone, is what I'm feeling right now. Um, it could be, this could be the gift. Well, I mean, it's obviously a gift from the universe. We could say that. You're very reflective of the good times you've had, and we feel that here too with the Three of Cups. There's just a lot of happiness around you right now, which is wonderful, Taurus. Lucky you. Now we have to deal with this energy. Five of Cups and the Seven of Swords. It almost doesn't make sense with those two energies there, why this one is showing up. And so we can still be pretty happy about our lives in general, but there might be this one thing that happened or is happening that could feel like a setback. It could be any number of things that makes it to where you're not able to see those opportunities. So we don't want to be in this energy. We don't, I think this is a caution with this Seven of Wands. It's saying this energy is trying to keep this energy at bay. That's what I'm feeling here, because that's, we have this crossing it. It's not the other way around, right? It's not crossing that way. So the Seven of Wands, let's talk about that. The Seven of Wands basically is you drawing that line in the sand and defending what you believe is right or fair. You know, it's, and so I'm thinking with this Five of Cups energy, this energy is trumping this one. It's saying, oh no, we are not going to regret mistakes. Nothing really is a mistake. Nothing is a failure, right? It's a learning experience. What was it? I don't think it wasn't Einstein. I think it was, I have a button. from, oh gosh, it was an inventor, you know, I've, about failing 10,000 times, but then succeeding on the 10,001st, so we learn from every one of these situations. We become stronger. We have to nurture ourselves. And so this is only a message for some of you, that if you start to get tied up in what ifs, woulda, coulda, shoulda, regrets for not doing things. Regret is a waste of emotion. I mean, there's a lot of emotion here, happy emotion, but just one thing that really eats away at you, almost like a stone in your shoe, will be regret. And it's wasted energy because you don't know what the outcome would have been if you had have chosen that other thing, because it would have led you down a different path with different people, different circumstances, and it may not have worked out either. Right? So I kind of feel like there is this is Leo energy, and I'm getting an inner strength feeling here of you saying, not today. Right? Not today. I'm not no regrets is what I'm hearing here, Taurus. You just have to keep moving and keep going, because look at all this happiness. Don't let that one thing, I don't care if it seems big. Well, I do care, but I don't, you know what I'm saying? I don't care if it seems big. You don't let that one thing prevent you from seeing all the opportunity. You know what I mean? Okay. Harped on. Oh, well, hello, Taurus. You're looking mighty fine there. Look at you. Woo. All right. Ooh, Justice. We have Libra now. Ten of Cups. You are so flippin' happy. Oh my goodness. Don't let that, whatever that is, do not. You keep that, you tell that stuff to just take a hike. Tell it to take a long walk off a short pier. As my father would say. Okay. So you're definitely in your element, in your energy this month, Taurus. Look at that. Empress. Woo. I like it. Oh, I like it. Oh, what? Oh my gosh. 2 Ten of Cups in the same row? Yeah, we'll take it. I think you will too. Oh, the Tower. Okay. And the Queen of Wands. Woo-wee. What is going on here? What is going on here? All right. I think that's fine. I'm not worried about that energy at all. This is a rebirth right here. That's that Phoenix, right? You have this miraculous ability, this Taurus, to just take charge of your own happiness, your heart's desire. This does say triumph after difficulty, so you may have had some difficult periods in the past, but man, is it in the past. I see you, if you do consider the past, it's only the good stuff, baby. That's the only thing that really is inspiring you right now, is happy things. Maybe wanting to recreate those moments in some way, but in a new form. That's that rebirth. But look at this. You are creating from a place of like pure joy and bliss. That's what I'm feeling here. You are just really in the zone. Really in the zone here. Happy family. Just what else can I say? You might be starting a family. You might be having children. We do have nurturing here. There's a lot of love in this reading. And it feels like a family, type love. But you are in this beautiful Empress energy. This is all of the queens combined. So you are reflective of the past. We do see that, but in the best way. You have let those situations strengthen you, and it's just wonderful. So you're very abundant this month, fertile myrtles. Watch out if you don't want kids. Take precautions. But very abundant. This is you knowing that you can bring those dreams, that heart's desire, and make it into something tangible on this planet. with lots of love and happiness here too. My goodness. Now this is amazing. The Tower card's been coming out for a lot of people. The Tower and the Devil. But what we see here is the Justice card. Now, I really like Justice. This is Libra, but this is karma. It's law and order. It's cause and effect. What you're doing right now is affecting your entire future, generations of futures, for people in your family. And something, and this is, I feel like you got all good energy here. Let's just say that. So this is going to be a good tower. Something is happening here on like a cosmic level. It's going to be fast though, because it's like a lightning strike. It could be this aha moment, you're on the right path is what I'm feeling here with the Justice card, because this is you reap what you sow. And I think you're sowing so many good vibes. I'm like almost hyped up from the good vibes I'm feeling from this. I'm like pumped, I usually get energetic like this with a fire reading, but it's coming out here. We do have Aries, So this is not a bad tower moment, but this is going to happen suddenly. I don't know what though. It's not really telling me what yet. It could just be an opportunity, because we have those two aces right there. And oh my gosh, look at this. Okay, so 10 of Cups again. So the universe is saying you're going to be happy. Okay, so just take it. But it's being crossed by the Queen of Wands. Maybe this is the Tower moment, because this is Aries. This is Aries, cardinal energy. All queens are cardinal. All day or day. Kings are fixed energy. So this Queen of Wands energy could be someone coming into your life, someone new, very fiery, very attractive, very bold, very they're just very, very, okay, they're very, very, and yeah, they're all those things. And this is someone who is a risk taker, but is just filled with life, like life force, like life energy, life of the party. And so it could be that you are coming into this more bold energy. So it could be that if it's not you embodying this energy of being very attractive, very seductive, I have to say, these two energies, the Empress and the Queen of Wands, then this energy could be coming towards you, whether male or female, it doesn't matter, So yeah, I mean, that's that. I mean, wow. Really taking charge too with that Queen of Wands. So I almost feel like it's a person you're going to be meeting that's really just going to be like, whoa, your life won't be the same after that. And that would be the Tower. It could be it could be, someone that it becomes a lifelong friend that really changes your life and that sort of thing. It doesn't always have to be romantic. We have the Ace of Cups here. We have the 10 of Cups. It's not necessarily a romance read. Ooh, I felt this energy. Come on, from the get. I felt it. Leo, come on now. You felt it too, right? Ooh, Virgo. We have, and also Gemini, but the Magician. And oh my gosh, this is, wow, this is the Emperor. So this person, more Aries energy, this person is, they might be the one. Yeah, because I feel like this is the similar energy. It's both Aries, so it might be an Aries that's coming across your path. This could be a business partner. It could be a new lifelong friend, but look at this last row here. Let me bring the camera down just a smidge. Smidge. Wasn't he one of the trolls? Smidge. Look at this. Inner strength. The Magician, master of elements, and the Emperor, master of the kingdom. Wow. Look at that. So much major arcana. This is intense, you guys. Look what just popped out. The Strength card on the Strength card. I mean, there might be I'm not sure if this is this person's energy coming at you yet. There's some Leo. Oh my God. Leo on Leo. Woo. What is going on here, Taurus? Are you I don't know, maybe they're just a fire sign. Let's see what else we have. Oh, now the devil's been coming out for a lot of people. And the 3 of Wands. Okay. We have to when the devil comes out, put down your pitchforks, okay? We have to look at the context of the reading, okay? And what it means, you know? So let's look at this because we don't have a lot of swords or any kind of negative cards here. Look at this inner strength. You might need to have inner strength when this person comes up. I think they're going to be very tempting. Very, very tempting. Now, what they're up to, what they're wanting, not sure yet. Not sure. So this strength card is saying that, look at this, you've nurtured, look at these, isn't it neat how these two cards are represented here? So this is the Steampunk Tarot. This is the Haunted, no, it's not the Haunted Mansion. It's, I can't remember what it's called now, but the strength card is about kind of, it's really more about integrating your shadow self. You kind of conquer it and then you integrate it, you know. So this is conquering any negative interdicts, negative thinking, you know, you're not good enough, stuff like that. It's this is your solar plexus, your identity, you know, having a good, healthy self-image, okay? And so you've tamed this beast and now it's your protector. That shadow side of you should not be working against you at any time. It needs to be your protector. That's what it's there for. Because the gentle side of you is not going to be able to stand up and protect you from terrible things. But your shadow side, oh yeah, baby. You know, that's where you release the nuke, you know, not on your family, of course, or anything like that. But if you were in real mortal peril, that's when you hit that switch and you go hope mode, you know, right? And so this is knowing when to use your shadow self. Is my dog howling in his sleep? Oh, I think it's just his nose. So I'm that energy. Let's see what's going on here. So you're very strong right now, I do believe. There's a lot of strength here in you, Taurus. So we have the Magician crossed by the Devil. This is telling me to be careful of what is on your mind as you, because you are in a period of manifestation with that Empress, with everything that's going on here. And you are going to manifest what you are feeling most connected to, right? And this is probably going to take a lot of mental willpower. I see you focusing on good stuff. I really, really do. But for some reason in the readings for this particular month coming out, for July, this little baby has been popping up for dang near everybody. And so I think there's an element here of temptation to throw you off your path, to throw you off your course. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't revert back, is what I'm hearing here. This energy is coming around for all of us. It's bizarre. It could be some toxic person from the past returning. You know, they see you doing well. It's always the way, isn't it? And then they try to sneak back in. No, just no. If that is a toxic person returning, you know, I was watching Minnow Pond Tarot the other day, and he was talking about that. And he said, if you take the trash out to the curb, you don't bring it right back in the house. So that was perfect. I love that. But, you know, definitely be wary of past toxic behaviors. If you have been on a path to wellness, let's say, or breaking bad habits, eating better, don't fall off the wagon. Just don't do it. You know, yeah, so I think there's going to be temptation that's going to try to, you know, interfere with your manifestation this month. So be aware of temptation. You know, be very aware of that temptation. As long as you keep your mindset persistent, be defiant against that energy, and, you know, focused on the good, you should be okay. Now, this could just mean there's a Capricorn coming into your midst. You know, could be. Could be. What you can do with this energy of the devil, you can tell all the bad stuff to, take a hike, like I said, and you can kind of almost like a vampire take the better qualities of the devil. The devil is about pursuit of pleasure, and of present moment, kind of thing. So you can maybe kind of extrapolate that. And you could even take you could kind of sample from that obsessive quality from the devil. If you're trying to get something to come to fruition, you could kind of just take a little nibble of that energy, right? But just be careful with it. Okay. So you could be obsessively focused on something. We don't want to go overboard. But if it's a healthy determination to get something to happen, as long as it's good and good for you and good for others, it should be okay. All right, so now we have the Emperor. It was a wicked little, what would you call that? A chortle? I don't know. So we have the Emperor now. All of the king's men, basically, and we have the Empress here. So there's two ways to see this, you guys. This could be you in complete balance within yourself, because we are both masculine and feminine. And if you look at this, to be able to physically create something, you want that combination of the masculine and the feminine. That's the egg and the seed, you know what I mean? That's how we make things happen. And so I think you are in this amazing capacity here. You have all these manifestation cards. You can get things done. You got the Queen of Wands. You've got Leo twice. You got the Magician. You got the Emperor. You got the Empress. I mean, come on. And you got all this opportunity. I think you're manifesting something big here, Taurus. And we have this Three of Wands. You're kind of waiting for something to either come to fruition, or you might be waiting on a message, is what I'm hearing. This is a card of expansion and kind of waiting. Some of you might actually be moving. I'm being focused on the luggage right now, but I do feel like you are expanding your enterprise. I don't use that word very often. That's what I feel here. What is interesting about this read, your Earth sign, this is all about your emotions this month, and where it's leading you. Now, could this be business oriented? I mean, it could be. I'm not seeing that directly here in this reading. This is all about, your heart's desire. And if this doesn't represent desire, like in its most base form, I don't know what does. And maybe that desire for this heart's desire, maybe it's so strong that's what's fueling that Magician. Like, whatever this is, you have got to have it. You've got to have it. There we go. Protection. Look at that. Strong protective magic for the family and the home. That's that nurturing. That's that inner strength there. Marriage. Look at that. You are attracting emotional fulfillment and unconditional love. The Ace of Cups is here. We have the Empress and the Emperor. There you go. We have bread, period of prosperity and abundance. Club. Someone will try to make you do something against your will. That could be that Capricorn energy. We have pineapple. Reconciliation. I'm not sure about that one. Depends on who it is. And kangaroo. Unsettled times. Need to plan ahead. Well, that's that Tower moment. And it's not a bad one. You can't prepare for it. It happens instantly. But I feel like this is all good, Taurus. I mean, don't you? This is a crazy reading. Wow. But it's good. It's good. All right, Taurus, let me know what you think of this. Hit that like button, share, subscribe. Thank you so much for watching, and we will see you next time.